Hey guys, here we are for the iRacing Daytona 24 hours, and I just wanted to review some highlights of the race. So when we were in the 15th hour, around 15 hour and 30 minutes into this race, second place in class had an incident I just wanted to review, and this helped us go up from 6th to 5th place. So as you can see, he was trying to get around a GT3 car around the end of the kink, and I'd say that he chose the line, but the GT3 car really didn't give him much room, forced him to get on the grass, and then he ended up spinning around. So let's just watch it from on board now. And finally, let's watch that from TV view. I will say he did a good job of not putting the nose into the tire barriers. I think that minimized the damage. But you can see he ended up pitting at the end of the lap, going from second place, and then he returned on the track around like 6 or so laps later, back in sixth place, and he was on lap 591. And let's see where the leader was. We can just find the leader somewhere around here. Leader is on 594, so it looks like he ended up going 3 laps down from that incident. So yeah, that was the first big highlight of the race, and that put us in the 32 car, up from 6th to 5th place. Hey guys, so here was the second big incident in the iRacing Daytona 24 hours. So with about 8 hours and 10 minutes left to go, third place overall in the 069 car was approaching the second hairpin, and this happened. So now let's watch it on board. So we can see the LMP2 car getting loose up ahead. And the prototype just slams right into the side of him. If we just ride on board the LMP2 car, we can see he just got loose during the middle of the corner, got sideways, spun out, locked up the tires, and stopped right on the apex of the track. So the prototype really had nowhere to go, very little time to respond, and that gave him a lot of front end damage. And we can see at the end of that lap, you can see how the nose is now skewed. He went into the pits at the end of the lap, and when he came out seventh in class, and so falling from third to seventh in the 030 in the 32 car, that promoted us up from fifth to fourth. Hey guys, here was the final highlight of the race. So with just 15 minutes left to go, 23 hours and 45 minutes in, we had the leader right behind us. We were in fourth place, and second place was right ahead of us, and then this happened. So this incident requires a lot of attention. So let's watch this from the other driver's chase view first. So as we can see, they went flying into the tire barrier at like 80 miles per hour, destroying their right front tire, knocking their rear spoiler out. Really unfortunate with just 15 minutes left to go, knocking them from second to fifth overall. So now let's try to figure out who is to blame. Now, the initial response, at least that I would say, is that looking from behind, it looks like we kind of punted them. But was there netcode involved? maybe. So first of all, that, but then let's also review multiple times whenever we're trying to overtake, whether it's in class or another person out of class, we expect them to be giving us a lane, and we're clearly going to the right-hand side here. That's a clear choice, and you'd expect this person to go to the left to at least provide us a lane, and I'm not sure if they do that. Like, they're maybe giving us a lane here, but they're kind of running in the middle of the track, taking like a defensive line, but they're not going all the way over. So they're kind of making an indecisive choice, which is a bit odd. So while we may have possibly punted them, it's hard to tell based off of like net code. We were really close, but was there actually contact? I don't actually see it. I feel like there's still some space there. So I'd say a little bit of netcode, a combination of them making a partially defensive line choice, which is just a bit odd. We're clearly not battling them. We seem to have more pace than them. And just a really unfortunate incident for them. At the end of this lap, we also get nose damage. So we have to pit two, obviously not having as severe damage as them. We have about 3 minutes of damage. I think they must have either had a lot more or even some required. I think we were able to continue on, and I mean, again, with only 15 minutes left to go, really unfortunate. Um, but let's watch that from TV view to see if we can get another angle here. The one argument I could see from their side is that we go to the very left and then at the end we kind of move over to the right, but I don't think that's intentionally to make contact. I feel like that's just kind of trying to open up our approach to the corner. And so again, we expect them to kind of be moving over to where this guy is. We're expecting him to use all the track over here since we're already kind of inside him, or at least going to be by the time we get into the braking zone. So yeah, just I would say combination of netcode and just a really it just sucks. So yeah, I mean, in the end, that we ended up getting promoted up to third place due to a unintentional incident. But yeah, that's basically how we end up going from sixth to third in the end. So it looks like we were able to finally, with just about 3 or 4 laps to go, getting up into third place. And second place, the 909, was just 1 lap down, and the 269 car ended up winning overall. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.